Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the basics of HTML and how easy it is to learn. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new text document. And what you're going to want to do is you want to select it and press F2 to rename it. Name it whatever the heck you want. I'm going to name it tutorial. But for the file extension, you want to put HTML like this. If a pop-up like this comes up, press yes, and there you go. You got your HTML file. The icon doesn't really matter. Personally, I just use Firefox for my HTML files. Yours might be different depending on which browser you use. Next, what you're going to want to do is you want to right-click on the file, and you're going to want to open with Notepad, and then there you go. So in Notepad, you're going to want to add two of these brackets. In that, you're going to want to type !doc type HTML. That's all you gotta do. And then next, you're going to want to have two of these, both on separate lines. In the first one, you want to put simply HTML. In the next one, you want to put /HTML. In that, now I'm going to make a quick example program just to show you the basics. Firstly, you're going to want to, here's a paragraph, so if you want to make a paragraph, it's P/P, like this, or you can have them on separate lines if you like, but personally I'm going to do this. And inside of this P tag, I'm going to put some text. So basically, what the P tag does, it displays text on the screen. So personally, I'm going to type hello world, and we can hit save. One thing you can do also is simply open the browser of your choice. Personally, I'm going to use Firefox. A good idea would probably just to open it from the desktop, like this, which is what I'm going to do. And then you want to just wait for Firefox to load, and then then you're going to want to, then you'll see hello world text on the screen. What I like to do is I like to snap these windows to each side of the screen. Sorry if it gets kind of laggy. And there we go. Now we have a basic HTML editor. Another tag we can use is H1. It goes through from H1 to H6, H6 being the smallest. Personally, I'm going to call this, let's have a think. Let's call it, tooth click. Let's save. Let's reload, and there you go. You have your heading. I'm going to just make this a little smaller so we have a bit more space in Notepad. Next, what we're going to want to do is to add CSS. Let me explain what CSS is really quickly. To add CSS, you will want to do the style, and then /style. Now, what the style tag does is anything we put inside of it will be styled like that way. So if we put, say, H1 in there, then two curly brackets like this, then we can now style our H1 tags. Personally, I'm going to make the color, let's say blue. This will be kind of ugly, but yeah, just bear with me. And then I can make the font family sans serif. You have to put a semicolon after these so they don't overwrite each other. Now we can save and we can reload. And oh yeah, right. You gotta put there's no spaces, so you gotta put a dash. I forgot about that. Then you can save, and you got your font. And as you can see, it didn't actually edit the paragraph. It only edited the heading. One thing you can do is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to edit the. If you want to change the background of the entire document, you can do HTML. There we go. And what we can do is we can change the background. I spelled background wrong. Background color. Oh, you gotta use the American spelling, by the way. So a background color. I'm gonna say, and you can also use hexadecimal values. So personally, I'm going to use AA. No, actually not AAB. I'm going to use 223, which will give me a slightly bluish grey color. So I'm going to save. I'm going to reload, and that looks pretty nice. But now you can't see the P, so we're going to change that. As you can see, you can change all of these different things. Personally, I'm going to make the P text. Let's say color white, sure, and we're gonna make the font, font weight bold. Let's have a look. Now it's bold and white. That font is a little bit ugly, but we can. That's fine. If you like, in the HTML, you can also do align equals. This accepts both small parentheses and large parentheses, not parentheses. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, we can now center certain text. So I can center the header if I like. I'm also going to align the, just for an example, I'm going to use double quotations. You can also align to the center here. You know, save, reload, and look at that. Now that actually looks pretty good, but one thing we can now do is, we can, I'm going to just change the color of this to a slightly better color. Also, let's put the semicolon there. We can now change this color, which is what I'm going to do, just make it look a little bit better. I'm going to do 99A, so that should look pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, that does look pretty nice. Okay, and one thing you can do is do the HR tag, which actually it kind of rules off from the previous, and that looks pretty nice. Let me just replace the hello world with there we go. And just a little bit of a just spice it up a little bit. Look at that. I really like this, but something missing, and that is called JavaScript. I don't actually know too much about JavaScript even myself, but I will show you how to style it and how to make a button. So button / button. I recommend not doing this. If you like to, then that's your choice, but I personally don't like doing it. So for button, I'm just gonna call this test. Then we can, oopsies, stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna reload the page, and we have this test button here. I think also we can now align center. Okay, there we go. And we can now save, reload. Okay, so for most things, align center doesn't work. That's not a problem. I'm not gonna bother aligning all of this, just because I can't really be bothered. Anyway, so this test button, let's just reload, save, reload. Yeah, there we go. So this test button, we can style. So, just to show you a couple of parameters, I'm going to type button, and then I'm going to use the curly brackets. I said the curly brackets, I like the curly brackets. Then we can style with, border. So yes, we can have borders, and I'm going to set the border to none. I don't want a border. We can now set border radius. Don't be confused, this doesn't actually give it a border. This just kind of rounds it out, so the higher it is, the rounder it will be. Personally, I'm going to set it to 10px. We can now save, reload. Now, that's kind of small. And the text is a little bit packed, so what you can do is you can add padding. And I'm going to set the padding to 10 pixels. There we go. Oops, my mouse disconnected. And we can now save. And now we've got a nice big button. Looks really nice. Now that is the basics. I showed you a little bit of HTML, a little bit of CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript. Obviously this won't make you an expert in HTML or anything, but it should help you on your way to becoming a front-end developer. I will see you later. Goodbye. Beep, boop, boop.